The Philippine Embassy in New Zealand and POLO in Australia conducted consultations with the Filipino community to determine the services and programs that Filipino migrant workers in the country need. Our EBC correspondent Greg Besa reports.
Compliance with the directive of President Duterte, making OFW welfare a top Philippine foreign policy concern, the Philippine Embassy in New Zealand intensifies its efforts to protect and advance the well-being of overseas Filipino workers in this country. Together with the Philippine Overseas Labor Office based in Canberra, Australia, the Philippine Embassy conducted consultations with the Filipino community to determine the kind of programs and services that the migrant workers need most, amid reports of exploitation, inhuman living conditions, and even deaths due to work-related incidents. Presently, there are more than 22,000 Filipinos in New Zealand on migrant visas.
Philippine Ambassador Jesus Domingo and Labor Attaché Cynthia Kilang Lamban met the Filipino leaders in Wellington, and they discussed various issues and concerns affecting the OFWs in general in the country. They all agreed to work together in extending help and assistance to those migrant workers who are in need. Philippine Ambassador Domingo mentioned that the consultation was very fruitful as he announced that the Philippine Embassy is working hard for the establishment of POLO in New Zealand within this year. It may be noted that having POLO in the country can help the OFWs more effectively and efficiently rather than just continuing the present structure wherein POLO Australia is overseeing OFWs in New Zealand. In addition, Filipino leaders in attendance welcome such development as it would be a big help in promoting the best interest of Filipino migrant workers in the country.
Yes, we just had a very fruitful consultation with Labor Attaché Cynthia Lamban. She's here basically to begin scouting for the venue for the Philippine Overseas Labor Office for New Zealand. We discussed matters such as how we can improve the information dissemination of the plans and programs of the POLO and services such as the and requirements of the OEC. How can we better protect our overseas workers in terms of their working conditions, their contracts, pastoral care, and other relevant matters.
So happy that finally POLO is arriving in New Zealand. We need their help desperately to address issues of OFWs in the entire New Zealand archipelago.
We are happy to have the POLO here in Wellington from Australia, and I think POLO will help us to alleviate all the problems of the OFW here in New Zealand.
On the other hand, Labor Attaché Lamban commended the initiative of the Philippine Embassy in hosting the consultation with Filipino leaders in Wellington. She is looking forward to another consultation in Auckland over the weekend.
I'm happy to be here in Wellington to address the concerns of our Filipino workers regarding their labor needs and concerns, and I'm thankful for the support of our ambassador, our dear Ambassador Domingo, and of course with the support of Mr. Greg Besa. I'm able to inform the workers of their rights and the things they need to do to get their overseas employment certificate, which is a pressing concern at this time. So I'm happy to have had this opportunity to do that. Thank you.
In New Zealand, Filipinos are providing the needed manpower in vital industries such as health and aged care, information technology, beekeeping, and dairy farming. Yet, as the country continues to experience construction boom in various regions, thousands of skilled overseas Filipino workers are now working in big infrastructure projects and housing constructions as carpenters, scaffolders, machine operators, and many other construction-related jobs. New Zealand employers have expressed their willingness to hire more Filipinos due to their being diligent and hardworking at work.
The Filipino workers are very reliable and friendly people. They always show up for work on time. They're always willing to help out. Even if it's not their job, they'll ask to help, and very good tradesmen. They're willing to learn and also very community-based people. We're very happy with the Filipino workers we've got, and we're looking for more. We've got some major projects coming up over the next 5 years. A lot of them are infrastructure type work, a lot like Transmission Gully, where these boys are working. There's some big projects coming in Auckland, big underground railway stations to build, and a lot of it's carpentry type work. Even if the commercial side goes quiet, our work will keep going. We've got a lot of work coming, and the boys, we can move them around New Zealand. If that goes quiet, we take them to another place. We know how to allocate people to live in different towns and all that.
2017 survey of overseas Filipinos, there was an estimated 2.3 million overseas Filipino workers across the globe. As more and more of them are working overseas, they're being considered as the Philippine modern day heroes as they are sending their multi-billion-dollar remittances back home. President Duterte himself has considered them as the lifeblood of the country, as their remittances are keeping the Philippine economy afloat even during the worst economic crisis. From Wellington, New Zealand, this is Greg Besa. I am 1 with 25.